The knife slipped from Ethan's hand and hit the wooden floor with a sharp sound that echoed through the silent house. And for one terrifying second, the golden bird spread its wings and let out a cry that sounded almost human, while from the doorway a small voice whispered, "Dad, what are you doing?" Ethan turned to see his daughter, Lucy, standing there, barefoot, her eyes wide with fear. And that moment dragged him back to how all of this had begun. Weeks earlier, when rain leaked through the roof, unpaid bills lay scattered on the table, and Lucy pretended not to notice the empty fridge.
She smiled anyway and said they'd be fine, even though Ethan could see hunger hiding behind her brave little grin. And one evening, broken and restless, he walked to the river, where mist clung to the water and something impossibly bright caught his eye. A golden bird stood calmly on the shore, glowing softly, not afraid, not trying to escape, as if it had been waiting just for him. And he brought it home, and the next morning a single golden feather lay on the floor, real and heavy. It was enough to pay the bills, enough to bring food back into the house, enough to hear Lucy laugh again. And every day the bird left one feather, and every day life improved. But slowly, Ethan stopped seeing a miracle and started seeing numbers. He counted in his head, wondering how much more there could be. And that night, alone with the bird and money spread across the table, the thought finally took shape in his mind. And as he reached for the knife, Lucy stepped forward and said quietly that the bird trusted him. She said it was saving them, and his hand began to shake. And before he could decide, the air grew warm, and light filled the room, and the bird dissolved into a soft glow that faded into nothing, taking the gold with it and leaving only silence behind. Ethan sank to the floor, realizing too late that what saved them was never meant to be owned. And Lucy held his hand and said they still had each other, while Ethan learned that some gifts come to teach you gratitude, and greed is what makes them disappear.